Why were these Kansas laws repealed? Kansas has a fascinating history when it comes to its laws, and many have been repealed over time for various reasons. One major factor is the changing social values of the people living in the state. As society evolves, so do the laws that govern it. Some laws that once seemed appropriate became outdated or conflicted with modern legal standards. Take the death penalty, for example. Kansas abolished it in 1907, which was quite unusual for that time. This decision reflected early opposition to capital punishment. However, the death penalty was reinstated later, and it faced numerous legal challenges regarding its application and constitutionality. These changes show how public attitudes toward punishment can shift dramatically over the years. Another interesting case is the Kansas-Nebraska Act of 1854. This act repealed the Missouri Compromise and allowed settlers in Kansas to decide on slavery through popular sovereignty. This repeal led to violent conflicts known as Bleeding Kansas. The act was repealed to remove outdated territorial restrictions, but also intensified national divisions. This illustrates how repealing laws can have significant social and political consequences. Kansas has also seen changes in its liquor laws. The state went dry in 1880, long before national prohibition. This reflected strong temperance sentiments among the people. Even after prohibition ended nationally, Kansas maintained strict liquor laws, many of which have been repealed or modified over time. The state's reluctance to ratify the repeal of prohibition, known as the 21st Amendment, highlights its unique legal stance compared to other states. In general, laws in Kansas have been repealed for several reasons. They often became inconsistent with constitutional protections or court rulings. Social attitudes evolved, making old laws impractical or unpopular. Legal reforms aimed to modernize the state's legal code, removing outdated or contradictory provisions. Some repeals address strange or overly restrictive laws that no longer fit contemporary life. From the perspective of Kansas curiosities, many repealed laws reveal the state's legal history includes unusual and, sometimes extreme measures. The early abolition of the death penalty, strict liquor controls, and the dramatic political turmoil caused by the Kansas-Nebraska Act all contribute to the state's unique legal narrative. These repeals show a pattern of legal experimentation and correction, reflecting Kansas's distinctive place in American legal history and its ongoing balancing act between tradition and change.